All right, so you guys are looking, oh, I did not want to do that. There we go. All right, cool. Everybody see that a little bit better now? That's everything you need to make a decision 2020. Everybody say, ooh. Oh. All right, so I should have my name up there. My name is Michael Rihole. All right, so it says everything you need to make a decision 2020. It says using the variety of online sources posted to Google Classroom, students will complete the webquest below. I'll show you guys where that is in just a second, I promise, okay? But check this out. If I look at this, it says topic issue, and then I've got 8 topics going down the left-hand side. It says political stance, and then I've got, 8 bubbles going on inside. Then it says, what or why do you think the reason is for this political stance? Who or what benefits from this stance? Hey, why or what do you think? I'm asking for your what, y'all? Opinion, that's right. Let's write that in there. Opinion. Can you be wrong then? No, as long as you answer, you can't be wrong, okay? Now let's look at the instructions. Of the 8 issues listed on the chart, pick 4 to explore from the Republican stance and 4 to explore from the Democrat stance. You get to decide which stance you explore for whichever party you prefer. But remember to make sure 4 of your topics are Republican and 4 of your topics are Democrat. So we're going to look at not just from the Republican point of view and not just from the Democrat point of view. We're going to look at it from both sides of view because that way we get to understand both sides of the argument. Does that make sense? Okay, so what I want you right quick, this is a little thing I wish I had done, but I didn't before I hit print on this, where it says political stance, y'all. In every single one of those, draw a little box right there in the corner. This will help you here in a second, so make it look like that. I know it looks silly, but just bear with me. I'm going to flip it over. Boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka, boom. Excuse me. All right, so what you're going to do, you got 8 topics. Health, and all these topics are the things that are like, whoa, the hot spots of this election. Healthcare, taxes, foreign policy, climate control. Flip it over. COVID-19. I wonder what that is. Immigration, technology, and criminal justice reform. There's the sore spots. There's the spots that everyone wants to know what Biden's stance is. Everyone wants to know what Trump's stance is on this. And because their issues are aggravating America right now, okay? What you need to do is 4 of these are going to be Republican, 4 of these are going to be Democrat. Does that make sense? Okay, what's wrong?
Okay, so I know this is gonna make no question, but who is who? Like,
We're going to talk about that in just 1 second. That's a great question. Great question, okay? So, let me show you guys what, well, let me pull this up. Because my first period did, I don't want to show you all the answers, so I'm going to fold this back. My first period and my second period did one yesterday. As an example, fold this one too because I don't want to show you all the answers. And this one's a little bit easier. All right, so let me show you guys how to do this. Y'all just follow along with me, okay? Because we're just going to leave by doing this. So if you wonder where all of these answers are going to come from, when I go into Google Classroom, I go into the Classwork stream. Is this everything you need to make a decision 2020? And oh my gosh, guys, check this out. There are 15 sources that I posted explaining the difference between Trump's approach and Biden's approach. And a lot of them are color coordinated. I like color coordinated stuff because it's easier for me to read and understand. Does that make sense? So let me show you this one. This is my favorite one. It's from Reuters. Okay, so where Biden and Trump stands, the second one on the left-hand side. When I pull this up, it says where Biden and Trump stand on key issues, okay? And I scroll down. What I like about this, y'all look at that. Ooh, look at that chart. Everybody say, ooh. Oh, and what's great about this is it's all separated by topic, okay? So, like, as I go down, it's got green investments, COVID-19, mask wearing, vaccine development, testing strategies. I keep going, race and criminal justice, policing, criminal justice reform, addressing racial economic disparities. And it's all separated in charts. Everybody say ooh one more time. Ooh. Now if I go back here, not all of them are like this. So like if I click on this one, this is from ABC News, it doesn't look anything like this. So if I scroll down, it's separated by president and kind of what, the big things they stand for, okay? Not near as fun to read, right? Right? Okay, so if I click on this one, this is from the BBC, and I scroll down, again, it's separated by topic though. Everybody say, ooh, ah. Okay, I like it because that makes it easier to read. There's another one I like down here. I did not post it, but that's okay. I'll post it here in a few minutes, okay? There's a chart. I'll post it. I'll show it to y'all later on, okay? But here's one. This is from the Washington Post. And it's, again, it kind of separates everything by the issue to make it easier to read. Does that make sense? Okay, so what we'll do, if you look at the very front of your sheet, let's do taxes. Oops, wrong button. All right, so if I'm looking at this sheet, y'all see where it says taxes? Everybody pays taxes, right? Well, you guys don't because you don't have a job, but everybody with a legit working job pays taxes, okay? So that's a hot spot to talk about, right? Because whenever I get my paycheck and I go, oh my God, look at all the money I lost to taxes. So most people, do you think they want their taxes to go up or down? Probably down. In an ideal world, people wouldn't have to pay taxes, but taxes help fund all these government programs that we rely on every day. So we need to pay taxes, okay? Because they keep the United States clean, they keep our national parks clean, all sorts of stuff. Right now they're helping develop a vaccine, so that stuff is important. So I need to pay my taxes because I want that stuff to be funded. But I also don't want to lose my entire paycheck to taxes, right? Right. All right. So let's take a look at how they feel about taxes. So do me a favor right now. Do y'all want to do Republican or Democrat? Y'all get to decide right now. Somebody say something. Democrat. He said Democrat. So y'all do me a favor where it says taxes. In that corner, you're going to put the letter D. Okay? The letter D.
Wait, the Democrat, is that Biden?
That is Biden. Yes, sir. We'll talk about that more in a second. Okay? Yeah, something like that. All right, so let's find out how Democrats feel about taxes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to this one right here, this one from Reuters, and I'm looking for something about taxes. Oh, look! Oh my gosh, guys, look at that! I pulled right to it. Look at that, taxes. Y'all see that? Okay, so I'm looking at the Democrat point of view. So I'm looking over here at Joe Biden's side that says has criticized Trump's administration. Hang on one second. 2017 tax cuts are giving away too many benefits to the wealthy and corporations. Pledges to reverse some of Trump's 2017 tax cuts by raising the marginal tax rate on the highest income earners. Okay, supports raising the national minimum wage to $15 an hour. So check this out. What I'm going to do is right here. All right, nice and small. Wants to cut Trump's 2017 tax cut. Then he also wants to raise the minimum wage, right? Which, if you raise the minimum wage, people make more money, but they also have to pay more in their taxes. There you go, raise minimum wage. If I raise the minimum wage, he's also giving the government more money. Minimum wage. Okay, there we go. Now, I need to put on my thinking cap. Everybody put their thinking hats on. There we go. What or why do you think the reason is for this political stance? Who or what will benefit from this? Who will benefit if they raise the minimum wage, y'all? Who's going to benefit?
The government.
Okay, all right, the government's going to benefit because if you raise the minimum wage, people also have to pay more taxes. So let's write that down. We'll put government will receive more tax money. That's good thinking right there. Receive more tax. I'm not going to write out money. I'm just going to put the dollar sign. Okay. So that's one thing that's going to benefit. The government will receive more tax money. Who else would benefit from raising the minimum wage, y'all?
What?
Who's us?
Like people.
Who's people? What people? We can't just say people. What type of people with jobs?
Like, that'd be, like lower class?
All right, probably somebody with what type of job? I'm literally pointing to the answer right now. Somebody with a minimum wage job, right? Right? They're the ones that are going to benefit from that because they're the ones that are getting that pay increase, okay?
Can I move? I can't see anything.
Yeah, sure. If you want.
Stupid glare.
I know. Stupid glare. I was going to say, if you sit right there, that may help. All right, so in theory, then, if we raise minimum wage, minimum wage workers will make more money, right? So minimum wage. How are we doing on time? Okay, I got 4 minutes before this video cuts off. Wage workers will make more money. All right, so minimum wage workers will make more money. Hey, if he cuts Trump's 2017 tax cuts, what will corporations have to pay more of then? He cut their taxes in 2017. So if Biden restores those taxes, what will corporations have to pay more of? Have to pay more Trump? So you can't pay a Trump. They'll have to pay more what? Get rid of the sales part. They'll have to pay more taxes, right? Y'all think Amazon wants to pay more taxes? Now, Amazon's not going to hurt if their taxes go up, right? It's a billion-dollar company. They're literally swimming in cash right now. But some of the smaller corporations may be like, oh crap, now we got to pay more money to the government. So corporations would not want that, right? No, because they'll have to pay more money and they want to keep that money for themselves. Corporations will pay more taxes, okay? There we go. So, if the Democrats get the tax cut and the minimum wage goes up, hey, minimum wage workers make more money. That's more money flowing through the economy. That's more money for the government, for government programs, and also corporations won't have near as much money, which is there. I mean, you like to think if corporations had more money, they would pay their employees more. But do y'all think that really happens all the time? No, probably not. It probably not, almost never happens because unfortunately, the guy working the assembly line is the last guy to get a raise. Okay, does that make sense to y'all? All right, so real quick, I'm gonna wrap this up for the people on my video. What you guys are gonna do is go through using all these sources here to complete this chart. Please, 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 please make sure that you have go back. Make make sure that 4 of these are Democrat, 4 of these are Republican. Okay. All right.